Hello, everybody. I'm Joel Lollar with the JCI Security Products Intercompany team, and I'm here today to talk to you specifically about the Illustra 32 megapixel PTRZ IR multi-sensor. That's a mouthful. I had to say it a few times to get it out that good. The 20 megapixel is exactly like the 32. It operates the same. Obviously, there's a difference between 8 megapixel per lens and 5 megapixel per lens. But other than that, they control the same way. Today, I just so happen to have the 32 connected, so that's what we're going to look at as far as controlling it. So if you see the identifier on the screen, that's what it'll be. Illustra really did a great thing by bringing these cameras to the surface, and I could talk about a lot of different features and benefits to these cameras. But today specifically, I want to talk about the PTRZ portion, how it functions, why it functions, where it functions, in other words, where that control is located, and then kind of demonstrate its movement for you, how quickly it moves, how smoothly it moves, and what all is capable with the PTRZ function. So let's dive right in. Today, I'm in the Exacq VMS, one of our flagship products. Of course, if you know anything about JCI security products, you know we have a very strong portfolio, which includes software house, so Secure 9000 and Secure IQ, our newest release. And then we have the American Dynamics Victor Video Edge. We have Illustra IQ, and then Exacq as well, and many other products that are attached to us that are very, very stellar products in the security industry. So today we're in Exacq. As you can see, this is my multi-sensor pulled up. So I've got a quad view. Two of the lenses are pointed straight down, and I'm asked that question often: can you point the lenses or position the lenses straight down to get a 360 view? And the answer is yes, you can. These two lenses are side by side on the camera, yet the orientation is different. So you can even do that. You can orientate the camera to see maybe kind of the exact same thing or very similar area, but orientate it how you need to see that. The other two cameras are pretty basic views, but I'm going to go into the settings and show how we change those. So to access the camera itself, I'm just going to go in through the local IP address. Since Exacq lets me pull a browser open inside of it, I'll just stay inside of Exacq to do this. Let's get logged into the camera. One of the cool things about having the software or the controls to the PTRZ in the camera software is that it requires a separate login to get to the camera. So even though my login for Exacq will let me in the VMS, will let me do some functions and features, will not let me into the camera. There is a separate independent login for the camera. So that secures these settings, which is incidentally why the controls are not in the VMS. If a user had access, they could potentially reposition camera lenses and really cause someone, a customer, end user, whatever, a little bit of headache in trying to reposition those lenses. So with the controls being in the camera software, it kind of nixes that altogether. So as you can see, when I logged in, I'm in the live view. I don't even have to go into my setup to reposition cameras. It's showing me sensor 1, which is looking straight down. I like that view. As you can see, the PTRZ controls are ghosted over on the lower right hand. I'm going to go to sensor 2. I'm fine with that view. Everything looks good there. Let's look at sensor 3. Looks fine, but maybe I just want to see what else I can get out of that camera. So I'm going to start with that one, and I'm going to start to position the camera. As you can see, it moves smoothly and it moves quickly. So I'm going to kind of move this one over here. I'm going to do some orientate that a little bit different. Let's go the other way with that. All right. Go down with it a little bit. See cables that have to be cleaned up. So as you can see, it moves very smoothly and very quickly. So that's positioning side to side and orientating the lens to twist how I want it to be. So to make sure that when I'm looking at this image, it's just how I want to see it. I still see that fisheye in there a little bit, so I'm going to pull that down there. That took care of that. Now I'm going to go over to sensor 4. That's me at my desk. Good with that view, but let's see what else it'll give me. So I could go a little more to the left and see a little more of that door. I can bring it down. As a matter of fact, just as proof, I can take that lens and come all the way down and look at it as well, right? So I can orientate that to be a little more parallel. So if the lines are a little straighter and my OCD about straight lines gets corrected. So there, I can do that. So that's 3 lenses out of the 4 that are looking straight down. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that back up. Reposition that. As you can see, it happens very quickly. Let me get that back level again. All right, I can deal with that. Looks good to me. And so that's just a quick tutorial to show you how quickly and how smoothly that you can orientate and reposition these lenses inside of the Illustra 20 and 32 megapixel PTRZ. So once we've got everything set like we like it, then we're going to come back out, reconnect it to our VMS, and in a few seconds, the cameras will reboot, they'll reconnect themselves, and we'll have the images back to where we wanted them at. So this is kind of what I wanted to show you. Just wanted to show you how simple it is to control these and where those controls lies. I love to talk about Illustra, all the JCI security products. So if this video helped you at all, if it enlightened you, if it entertained you, if it did anything for you, give me a like on it, right? If you want to know more about it, send me a message and let's set up a time to talk about this. Every organization, I believe, can find some type of use case for this new technology with multi-sensors, and especially being able to see now how you can remotely reposition those, especially if you take a camera down and relocate it over to another part of the building. You're not having to get up there manually. And I don't know how it is where you are right now, but I'm in central Louisiana. It's very hot and very humid. So the fact that I could do this from inside my office and not have to go out on a lift or a ladder in this heat and this sun definitely makes it advantageous. So it's great for service, it's great for installations, and it's great to just be able to reposition remotely without a lot of pain and a lot of headache. So thank you for taking time to watch this video. I appreciate it. We'll be coming back to you with some more features of these PTRZs and the Illustra line, as well as all of the robust products in the JCI security products portfolio. So thanks, everybody. Take care.